Hey everybody, it's Topwater Johnny here, and in this video, we're going to be fishing with the Berkley Spin Bomb 60, and we're going to see what we can make happen on this topwater lure. All right. Whoa, there we go. Yeah! Woo, holy cow, folks. Topwater Johnny here, man. This is what we came here for. Look at that. Get back here. Look at that right there. That's the kind of beast that we came here for. Hey everybody, it's Topwater Johnny. Look at that beast right there, baby. I think I won the tournament with that one right there. I am the one with this one. There they are, the lures that we'll be fishing with in this video, and the ones I'll be doing a quick review on. As you can see right here, we've got that Berkley Spin Bomb right here, these two. And we've got the H2O propeller. And then we've got that Chop Junior right here. So let's take a closer look at those in this video. Hey everybody, it's Topwater Johnny here, and I want to welcome you to my next video here. And as you saw in kind of the preview of this video, what I'm going to be doing here is talking about three specific propeller type lures, which are prop bait type lures that I was using to catch fish. And so in this video, you're going to kind of get a little bit of both, but what I want to talk about is the featured lure, which is right here. And this is this is Berkley's Spin Bomb 60. And this one right here has the propellers in the front, has the propellers in the actual back here as well, and with the feathered tail in the back here. It almost reminds you of a crankbait, but this is actually a topwater lure. The length of it is 2 inches, 2 by 2 1/4. No, let's see, 2 2/5 in length, and it's about 2 1/5 an ounce. So it's a really light kind of lure. So it can be thrown on, you know, you could throw it on a bait caster, but I've been throwing this on an actual spinner bait and everything, like spinner line and everything, because it just was easier to throw. But it's really a great lure for that pre-spawn and that post-spawn period, because it looks just like a bait fish that might be trying to eat the fry of the bass or trying to get in their space. So pre and post, it's a really good lure. Also enjoyed it because of the twitching. In other words, like when you kind of pull this one along, it does a little twitching, and that propeller kind of spins along there, and you can pause it. It doesn't do any walk the dog, so it's more of a straightforward type, but it has that little propeller noise that draws them in, and then when you're in the shallows, they really notice it. So I've got this in the shad pattern, but I also got it in the bluegill pattern as well. And like I said before, it makes me think about a crankbait, but in reality, it's a topwater with that little propeller on the top spinning, and it really does call them in and attract them. And in the video you're going to watch me use this one in action. Now, this is the first one here. This is the primary one. The next one, and oh, by the way, this right here, the Spin Bomb right here, retails for $7.99. So it's about $7.99 for this. You can get it in various places. I'll probably include a link below so that you can go over to places where you can access that. But it's a really good lure. The next one, this one will surprise you. I was at Sports Academy, and I was there just kind of looking around, and I grabbed this one right here. This is called their H2O Express Slush Daddy Topwater. It's about 3 inches long, and it's 3/8 ounces. And as you can see, it comes with pretty much the same thing as the actual Spin Bomb right here. Similar, but it's a lot cheaper. It's only like $4. I saw it at Academy, it was like $4.99. But it does have that propeller in the front. It does have a propeller in the back. And it really is another great topwater lure. Now these are metal versus the Spin Bomb that is actually, show you right here, there's actually plastic. This right here seems to have a much better, it comes through a lot more cleaner, a lot more crisper than this one. But this one right here does do well. I found myself kind of having to bend them out a little bit to really get that propeller action going the way I wanted it to go. But this one works well as well. Also, I was throwing this on monofilament. So that allowed me to kind of keep the line stiff and allowed me to really, not get as many tangles up. But this one worked just as well. So this is another great one. The final one, and this right here, like I said before, is $4.99 where you can buy this one at. The next one, and this one really was one of my newest lures for a while, and it's still one of my favorite because it's really cool. And this one is right here. I've showed it before in the past. For those that haven't seen my other previous video, this is the Chop Cut Junior right here. It's 2.3 inches. It's about 0.60 ounces. And the best part about this one of the things is that when it lands on the water, it sits on its side. So that eye that you can see right there is looking down on the fish. And then this right here is rotating, which is allowing their water to stay in motion so they start to notice it. It comes with 2 actual treble hooks. The front one is feathered, but what makes this one powerful is that it's on a rotating piece right here. Therefore, when the fish bites it, they can never get a lock on getting free from the hook, because the piece right here is set up so that the hook is never stationary. It always moves. So this piece right here rotates. So when they bite it, it rotates so they can never get a full lock to throw it. Also, it comes with its own leader right here, which keeps that separation here. Now, one of the things that I noticed is that when you throw it on mono, you're able to really keep that separation. If you throw it with braid, you can get tangled up from time to time. I found that out. So I put another leader on top of this right here. So instead of tying directly to this, I put another leader there. So I had another reinforcement there to allow me not to get as many tangles. But this right here, the hooks are great. It sits from the side. This is made by Jackall, and this one right here is definitely a little bit more expensive. The link is below down there. It fluctuates depending on where you buy it from. Like you could buy it on eBay, it'd be around a little bit over 20 bucks. Tackle Warehouse has got it. A lot of other places have it, but I'll put up a link below where you can access it. Now, the reason that I'm sharing with you all of these different lures is because they all do the same thing. They all are prop baits, and they're all designed to trigger a bite from the bass. In other words, pre-spawn and post. When they're chasing, that's when you use those prop baits. You can use walking baits, absolutely, but prop baits in the shallows when they're chasing is so noticeable to them. And they are biting for one or two reasons: because they are angry and being defensive, or because they're hungry. And when they're in the shallows, they're highly active and highly responsive. So you got to do something that gets their attention and gets them to respond. So once again, in this video you're about to watch, you're going to see me using the Spin Bomb, the H2O right here, Slush Daddy Topwater, and then Jackall's Chop Cut Junior right here. So you're going to get a chance to watch me use all of these lures. So please like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and as always, I want to thank you for being one of my subscribers, but I want to also remind you that phrase that pays: keep your line tight, because when they hit those topwater lures, especially prop baits, it can be a big bite. Enjoy the video. All right. There we go. Woo! There we go. Woo! We got one here, folks. Look at this net. And they're in the net. All right. Get them out of here. As you can see, get one on that topwater lure right there. And that is that propeller, that Berkley one, by Berkley, that propeller one. And so I'm pretty excited about that one. And that was definitely a good catch. And what you're looking at right there is that Berkley Spin Bomb. So you can see that propeller on the front, that propeller on the back, and he couldn't resist it. So that's that propeller, that's that Berkley Spin Bomb. It worked great, shad color. All right. There we go. On the Berkley Spin Bomb. There we go. Nice one. Nice one, everybody. On that Berkley Spin Bomb. Top water. All right. Woo! That's what we needed right there. On that Berkley Spin Bomb. This nice one hit it right here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nice one. Woo! That's a nice one there. There we go. Not a big one, but a good one. A good one here. There we go. There we go. And I got that one right there. And got him on the propeller hook there. So that was a nice hit on that one. All right. All right, so there you go, folks. There's another one. There's one right there on the propeller. So that was a good deal. All right. There we go. There we go. Long distance, everybody. Long distance. Long distance. Woo! There we go. Check that out, everybody. Big cast. Boom. On the Chop Junior in heavy cover. Just drug him out of there. That's a great example of that top water action right there on that Chop Junior. It is incredible. Nice catch and a nice fish right there. There he is right there on that Chop Junior. Got hooked right there on that front hook. And as you can see, he's locked down. As you can see, he's locked down on that front hook right there. He can't get off. He can't get off right there, everybody. So that's really exciting. That Chop Junior didn't let me down when they were busting. It just didn't let me down. All right. Okay, everybody, there it is right there. And there we go. Right there. Nice one. He was busting on those that top water. And I got him with the Chop Junior. All right. Everybody, it's Topwater Johnny here. I hope you enjoyed this video here. This one here, I had the Spin Bomb, I had that H2O propeller prop, and I also had the Chop Junior in this video as well. And it was really exciting to show you these different clips of these type of propeller type lures in action. Once again, I always tell everybody, you know, variety is the key here, and I love exploring new lures with new different ways of using those lures, so it's always a lot of fun. I want to make sure that you do the same thing out there in your fishing experience. You might not be able to get access to all of these different types of lures, but try to get a few new lures along the way. As you fish, you're going to gain confidence in a lot of your usual lures, but to try new lures, different ones, will definitely help you grow as a fisherman and make you a better fisherman when the circumstances and situations start to turn on the water. So once again, I just tell everybody over and over again, explore new different types of lures. Please come back to this channel again here. Please like, subscribe to the channel. I'm always going to be rolling out new and interesting top water lures, and I'll even be throwing in some swim baits from time to time as those come around. My goal in this channel is to really try to grow this channel. Now, my subs right now, I'm a little low, and I'm trying my best to grow. And YouTube, I'm just not sure how the algorithm works, but I know one thing for sure. The more views I get, the more comments I get, the better chance I have of growing this channel. And I really believe that what I've got here is something special, because I'm one of the few fishermen on YouTube showcasing unique and diverse lures all the time. That's really my unique thing, is to showcase unique and diverse lures and catching them on it, no matter what the price is. Some of my lures could be $100. Some of my lures are as cheap as 50 cents. But the point is to fish on all of them, not just to have them, but to fish on them. And I think that that's what makes me so unique in the YouTube world, is that I'm trying to fish with unique and different lures to give you a unique and different experience. And for that reason alone, I want you to share, be sure to like and to comment on these lures, because this gives you an opportunity to see them and experience them. So once again, this is Topwater Johnny saying that phrase that always pays. Keep your line tight, because when they hit those topwater lures, it's going to be a big bite. All right.